Good morning, everyone. It is Casey Washington, and it's the day after Wednesday. So we are here early this morning with the Wellness Wednesday Wonderings because yesterday I had a couple of technological things that go wrong, actually videotaped, and it was deleted for some reason. So here I am early this morning to talk about the health benefits of silence. Um, silence is, for some of us, we welcome it. For others, sitting in silence is like enough to make somebody's skin crawl. But actually, silence is really good for us. I know I crave it from time to time. And even yesterday, I just turned the radio off on the car as I sat in traffic, had some time to just chill. But why is quiet time healthy for your body and mind? Silence offers us that opportunity to self-reflect. So you can do a little daydreaming. And when you're silent, I didn't know this until I did some research, that it activates multiple parts of our brain. Oh, who knew, right? Well, some of you probably knew. It gives us time to turn down the inner voices and the inner noise and to increase the awareness of what matters the most. So, silence also has physical benefits. When we're frazzled, and it seems like a lot of people are frazzled lately, there's a lot going on in this world. But when we're fragile, our fight, or what we call fight or flight response is on overload, which can cause some other problems that we know about. Stress, you know, releases all kind of hormones that are not necessarily good for us. When we can use calm, quiet moments to tap into different parts of the nervous system, that shuts down our body's physical response to stress. So yeah, silence, it had some really good things going on. So silence can also help to lower your blood pressure. And as someone who has high blood pressure, didn't always until I had a stressful job, but I've learned a lot. But yeah, silence can help to lower your blood pressure. If you're way up here and then you just sit and get calm for a moment, then yeah, your blood pressure will lower. When you go to the doctor's office and first is high and they tell you to sit quietly for a few minutes, and sometimes that blood pressure will come down. And also silence can decrease your heart rate. If we're up here and you're silent and you relax, then that heartbeat is going to slow down. Silence can also help to steady your breathing. Again, if you're sitting back and you're having that quiet moment and you're regulating that breathing, yes, it's going to steady it. Silence can help reduce your muscle tension. When we get stressed, we're like this, right? We're just, like, oh, sit down, relax, release those muscles in the shoulder and the neck. Silence can also increase focus and cognition. If we're silent, we have time, a clear mind to really think and think a little more deeply. So, also, silence can help us develop uh, some skills that everybody wants. It can help us to produce more profound thoughts. Like I said, if you're silent and go quiet, then that allows that space in your brain to breathe. We can have stronger relationships. Silence, somebody has to be quiet, right? Someone has to be silent in the relationship so you can listen. Take my word for it. Silence can do wonders for a relationship. There's the talker and there's the listener. And the listener is quiet. The listener is sitting in silence, right? So think about that the next time. You have the arguer and you have the silent person. It might improve your relationship. Silence can help to increase creativity, opens that brain up to be more creative, whether you're doing some art, whether you're writing, you're doing music, dance, gives your brain that space to be creative. And silence can improve communication skills. Again, if one person is silent and the other's talking, you can take in that information. Then you can respond. So it can help to improve your communication skills. And of course, silence helps us to concentrate. In a silent environment, or one with little background noise or that little white noise, that's the time when you can concentrate the best. A little more. Oh, yeah, silence and creativity again. Some of the best creative work is done or happens when the outside world is outside and it's quiet in here. You just shut that noise down so you can get in that creative mode, and your brain can get in sync, and you can do those things that you love to do. Um, Awareness is achieved in silence. Take some time to self reflect, uh, which is in silence. Like I said, yesterday I turned off that music in the car, and we got so much noise around. We got the news, we got social media, and just all kind of stuff just infiltrating our worlds. And there's no time. We feel like there's no time for silence, but you got to make time for silence. Let's see, where are we? Silence, silence, silence. And silence provides you with a sense of calm. And that's one thing that we all need in our lives, a little calm. And I read a research study where they said silence helps productivity. Um, it suggests that doing nothing sometimes will allow you that space to, like we talked earlier, allow you that space to create and to think. So then you can think out that solution to a problem that you may have at work that leads to productivity. This is a real important one, and everybody needs this. Silence gives you more patience. Like I said, there's a lot going on in this world today. Everybody's on edge, everybody's impatient, crazy things are happening. Well, if we're just silent for a moment, maybe we'll have time to be patient with each other. Don't just pop off. Just sit back and let things sometimes cool down. I'm silent, you're silent. Let's count to 20, count to 10, count to 100, right? So, how do you find silence, right? Here are a couple of ways to find silence. Meditation. Meditation is a great practice for sitting and focusing on the present moment. You know, put your hands on your lap, feet on the floor, close your eyes, and breathe. Breathe. I had to do that yesterday. I had to meditate when all this stuff was going on with the technology. How do you find silence? Enjoying your morning coffee or tea or whatever it is you drink in the morning or your breakfast without a device, without a telephone, without an iPad, without your earbuds on, just in peace. And maybe without a magazine or a newspaper. I don't know how many people actually read a newspaper anymore because everything's on the phone. You can do it on the phone. I have a bad habit of waking up in the morning and looking at the news on my phone, listening to the radio with the news. I have to do better. Another way to find silence is hey, the next time you're a passenger in the car, why don't you just look out the window, watch all the trees and whatever's going by in silence. It's okay. You don't have to talk to the person driving. They're cool. They know what they're doing. And I do this a lot, walking by yourself. I love to walk by myself. I don't put earbuds in. I don't listen to music. Only thing I'm listening to are the natural sounds around me. The birds, whatever, the bees, the rustling of the leaves. Just walking by yourself and listening to the surroundings. So those are some tips about silence and the benefits that come with it. There are physical and mental benefits to silence. Now, that was our Wellness Wednesday Wonderings on a Thursday morning. Sometimes you got to sit back and be silent and just let things flow. Hopefully, you learned something today. And guess what? We will see you next time. Have a great day.